Now, if you have a mediocre mindset, this is a step-by-step on how to shift your mindset just to think more positively. Now, having a 9 to 5 is cool, but with the way things are nowadays, in 2025, I don't see why you can't start a business. Now, when you have a 9 to 5, you're literally a prison to your own work. You're being controlled on what time you show up, when you show up. You're being told what to do. Like, I don't know about you, but I can't stand being told what to do. Like, I can't be told what to do because I'll literally go nuts. And you really don't have freedom. You do the same thing every day. You clock in, clock out, and all that only to get an unfair, underpaid check. Because nowadays, with everything being super expensive, it's really hard to catch up. So that's why you need to get on your feet, start your own thing, so you can set yourself to freedom. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy to do that. I'm not saying just go hop on the train and start your own business. But when you have your own business, it gives you authority. Having your own business not only gives you the freedom to travel, take control over yourself, your life. And I wanted to escape the 9 to 5 thing, the 9 to 5 route. I knew I wanted to start making money so I have the freedom to just do whatever I want and to travel and just be able to focus on more things. And that's why I highly recommend and encourage people to start thinking like the 1% and build their own brand or their own business. With everything, the gas prices going up, you really need to start doing this before it's too late. And now in 2025, it's never been easier to start an online business. And there's so much opportunity on the internet and resources you need to get this going. Now, that doesn't mean it's one click and done and it's easy. But that's why you really need the mindset. That being said, let's get into the steps on how to start thinking like the 1%. Now, the first step is so simple. Start believing in yourself. I can't stress this enough. Like, if you don't believe that it's possible, it's not gonna be possible. Like, it can be very hard, but you really gotta believe in yourself, even when it's hard, even when it's difficult. You gotta push through the hard times. Train your mind to build that confidence. And let me tell you this, if nobody else believes in you, you have to believe in yourself. Like, you gotta train your mind to believe that if you work, it's possible. As long as you put in the work into it, put in the effort, you can make it happen, literally. So believe in yourself. I know that's something cliche and something you hear probably almost every day, but it's not an easy thing to do. But if you can just train your mind and start thinking like 1%, you can make anything possible for yourself. You gotta train your mind first. And that's why I'm making this video, to help you start thinking like 1%. Now, the second step to start thinking like the 1%, I can't believe what I'm saying. Like, I know now, this is more of a religious thing. So if you're not really religious, I don't want to place religion on anybody, but it's so freaking true. And it's something that is what literally changed my mind. When I was 19 years old, I just had this spark in me that I wanted to start a business. And that doesn't come out of thin air. That's a gift. Because not a lot of people think that. It's something that just sparks in somebody. And I just think you gotta have the drive for it. I was blessed enough to get this drive to start thinking this way, that I wanted to start a business. Get closer to God. Now, I know this is pretty like general to say, but it's so true. Like, ever since I became more spiritual, my mindset just completely shifted. Like, when I was 19, I just had this spark in me that I want to start a business, but that doesn't come out of thin air. That comes as a gift. The more you pray, the more you start seeking yourself spiritually, getting closer with God, your mindset will really transform. This will really help. I'm not even kidding. Like, I can't stress this enough. It's like, without God, you don't have the mindset. You're not going to start thinking positively. You're not going to start thinking differently. So I really recommend to start, just praying and getting closer. Step 3, surround yourself with people that are doing what you want to do. You gotta surround yourself with the people that are doing what you want to do to get that inspiration. So you can see with your very own eyes that this is real. It's possible. Start talking to people, start networking, start getting in groups, start watching, start watching mentors, start getting into mentorships, get a mentor, start watching people that inspire you, motivate you, because the more you consume information from successful people, the more you surround yourself with successful people, the more you're going to believe that it works and something that is possible. So start going out, start networking, start getting yourself involved around people that are successful and doing what you want to do. Because if you see it with your very own eyes and hang out with people that have done what you want, your mindset will change. And don't take advice from anyone who is not doing what you want to do. Now, here's the thing. My parents, they don't believe in this thing. They're the type of parents that believe in the traditional route, the 9-to-5 thing. There's people that just don't believe that's possible. And they're going to tell you, oh no, it's too risky. Go to college, get a degree, get a real job. People that love you the most, people that are closest to you, are going to tell you and try to influence you in any way possible to not do what you want to do. Just because they believe in different things and they don't believe that it works. They have the mediocre mindset. This is why I said you got to surround yourself around people that are doing what you want to do, because not only that, they can give you some really good advice that you should be listening to. So start taking advice from people who have already done it. Now, the next step is to take action. Now, I know, of course, you hear this everywhere else. This is very general. And you hear so many people saying this. Without action, you have no confidence. Without action, without steps, there's no results. You can start thinking, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But when you actually start putting in the work and the effort, that's when you start seeing results. Now, once you start seeing that little tiny result, even just the slightest bit of improvement in result, then that's when you start believing, okay, this is going to work. By taking steps in action, you will actually start to build confidence. You start taking steps in action. So this is not your average generic video. This is real stuff you got to start doing to start thinking like the 1%. And once you start thinking like the 1%, we can make it happen for you. Start thinking like the 1%. And stop thinking mediocre, because it's real. It's possible. But you gotta believe in it. Thank you for watching, and stop thinking mediocre.